Powering on. Mic off. Powering off. Powering on. Mic off. Mic on.
Hello. Ooh, that's really close. There we go. That's better. All right. It is time to jump into the server. Yeah, the other track in Belgium. That makes it sound like I'm really dismissing it as a good track. Zolder is a lot of fun. It's kind of an ugly track by comparison to Spa. Yeah, it is very inspirational. Ooh. I checked my split, but I've forgotten. Okay, split 8. Probably the bottom split. Get my dashboard up and running. There we go. Bring my coffee within reach. What's the temperature here? 25 degrees track temp.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Do they? I'd be interested in seeing that. We should do Zolder sometime at Tracks VR. It's a fun track. It's not particularly long. It's in reality quite easy to see where you're supposed to go. There is a couple tricky corners. The chicane is particularly narrow, and there's a hairpin that's probably pretty easy to get wrong if you're not really ready for it. But no, I'm enjoying it so far. I guess I better get on track here, because the group that headed out first is just coming across the line now. Yeah, I completely missed my window for getting on track. I think I'm just gonna have to tough it up and head to track with it being busy. I think that's the most open I'm gonna get it. GTR, I haven't seen someone online with the GTR in a little while. These curbs here are quite ruthless. I can take them and not get thrown out of control, but man, does it slow you down. Alright, let's see what we can do on our first flying lap. Good start, missing an apex. Missing 2 apexes in a row. Okay, this is a really rough start.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead. Nothing behind you.
I think that car was going to be in the way anyways. I don't think I had much choice but to run wide there. But yeah, I completely missed my braking zone. Completely. Oh well, it puts a bit of a gap behind me. A little more breathing room. That's a better start this lap.
Yellow flag accepted.
I have a hunch there's going to be a lot of that with that chicane. It's tough. Very tricky to get right. Not this chicane, but the next one. That one's not so bad. But this one is really tricky to get nailed. Not the most confidence going into turn 2 there. Excuse me. A little rough over some of those curbs late in the lap. Small improvement, but improvement nevertheless. I'll have to take a look at your comment in a minute there, Jack. I don't get a long enough straightaway to even glance at it. That's way too fast. That's way too fast. No, we're still legal. It really, really hurt the lap time, but... Still matching my fastest lap. Just barely. Yeah, I think that would be good.
Yellow flag acceptable.
Brake just ever so slightly too late into the chicane, and it really hurt the lap time big time. Hey Rob, welcome. Still just in qualifying. Ooh, too hot into there. Nope. I was gonna see how aggressive I could take it, but that was A, way too much, and B, cut the track.
Yellow flag acceptable.
I'll pull over here. Okay. Let's see, is there anything I can do to the setup? I feel like it feels alright. They must have updated so you can't even see your hot PSI. After the session's over. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention to what my tire pressure was. Okay. Well, we're just going to leave it as is. I almost want just a little bit, just a little tiny bit more oversteer. Down a millimeter in the front, up a millimeter in the back. Or is that centimeters? It's millimeters. It's hardly going to change anything. Oh, geez, fuel. I also wasn't using qualifying fuel for qualifying, like a dummy. Okay, let's calculate this really quick. Minute 33 lap times. So that's 93 seconds a lap. So,
30 seconds.
oh, geez, 25 times 60 divided by
20 seconds.
93. Ugh. I'm not quick enough at math.
10 seconds.
Let's give myself 2 more liters. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get my sim hub window back open.
Double file.
Okay, I got my dashboard up and running. That was close. I almost finished calculating it and there's like 10 seconds. Like, no, no, no. Whew, that was close.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Yeah, cutting it very, very close, Rob.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful. Wait for light damage on the front of the car. Slow car ahead.
That was sloppy. Just trying to sneak my way through there. I accidentally double shifted up there. Ooh, almost missed the breaking point for that.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag.
Jeez.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
A little too hot into there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Where the heck? Okay, that extra little bit oversteer is way too much, apparently. Let's move that brake bias forward a little bit. Bump up my TC just a little bit, because I have ruined the car with only 2 millimeters. Ooh, a little hot. That's because I blew the chicane, mister. Well, that I probably am actually slower than him, but... that was the big issue. Nope, third gear, third gear. I keep downshifting to second. That's part of what was causing my big oversteer in that corner. The more I thought about that, I realized it's a bit more of a driver error than the setup I made. Now that I'm kind of getting used to it, I'm actually kind of liking that small adjustment I made. I forgot to hit Alt-Tab before starting the race, so the stream might get choppy, guys. But I've learned my lesson to not play with it in the race. It's caught me out twice trying to adjust it. Not doing it anymore. Bit too early of an apex there. Ran a little wide there. Even that somewhat rough lap was faster than my qualifying time. I'm trying my best to reel him in. Luckily he's held up with that Porsche a little bit. Maybe I can get both of them. Big oversteer. Kept it in line, I guess. Really not a lot of width on this track to get around people.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, went in a little deep there. Ooh, that was way too hard on the brakes. Excuse me.
There's a slow car behind.
I didn't stay on the brakes long enough. Jeez. Getting greedy with the corners.
Falling behind to the car in front of sector 3.
Too hard on the brakes again. Car's nice and stable on a slide at least. Tires aren't quite getting warm enough, I'm seeing. I should have closed the brake ducts a little bit. They're not far off. Okay, if I can brake like that, I can brake deeper than I have been.
Go all the way through, not over yet. There's a slow car behind.
I need to start hitting that apex. I need to stop over braking for that corner. That time was a little better. I missed my apex though. Had just a little bit too much oversteer on the entrance to the chicane, but at least I didn't touch the curbs. I was trying to get through there nice and tidy without touching the curbs. I got half of that time.
Yellow flag ahead.
Okay, let's push it a little deeper this time. Okay, too deep. Man, that was hardly any adjustment at all. Like that was a very, very small increment later I braked. Oh man, I've just spoiled the rest of this lap. Now that Porsche is right on me again. Kind of saw that coming. Okay, hit this apex. Could have apex a bit later, but at least I got there. Ooh. Just barely kept it in the lines there. Okay, I'm gonna brake where I was braking before for this corner. So obviously that didn't work. It was still a little deep, actually. Yeah, very aggressive there. There was an open door, and I think he probably could have made it work, but not the way he was going about it. All he had to do was get alongside me. He didn't have to pass me before the apex. If he had just got alongside me and stayed there, he probably would have had the corner. Bit of a dive bomb, but he did it very tidily, so well played, man. Holy moly, is he slow in there. Excuse me.
Yellow flag accepted.
Okay, I cut that corner. Apparently not. Oh man, completely blew that. He was feeling good going in, but it just all fell apart. Too much curb. Although I'm still gaining on my delta, so maybe that's not too bad.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Yeah, I knew that was going to come. I knew if I didn't take that warning, I would have really slowed down my lap time, so I'll take the warning. Oh man, I'm just really blowing that corner. It's hurting me so much. Okay, I'm not going to blow this corner this time. Kind of overslowed for a little bit, but it's probably better than what I have been doing. Way too much curb.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Getting a little bit bold with that chicane. I need to simmer down a little bit. I'm sticking with them. I just need to get ahead of them.
Losing time to the car in front of sector 3.
Yep. Apexes and exits. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that was an interesting little loss of traction. Almost sound like a Bob Ross kind of quote. pretty little loss of traction next to the fluffy clouds. I don't know where I'm going with this. Way up in my starting position, though. Those tires did come up to temperature eventually. There's another position for me, maybe, if he can not come in front of me. Oh, man.
You don't have to.
Jeez. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, I kind of lifted there, but I was going off track if I didn't.
Neither has finished the race.
Whew. Okay. Now we're on for the last lap here. Was not expecting those positions there. Oh, braking a little deep. Kind of sloppy, but he's way behind me. Just not been it on the last corner. Oh. Shows 15th right now, but I'm pretty sure that is
Good job.
16th or 17th. Yeah, if I hadn't have lifted in front of that Lambo, I would have been off track for sure. But that, of course, had him run into me. Luckily, I was able to hold it. He actually held it fairly well, so it didn't affect him too badly either. So, whew, that was a hectic last couple laps. Aha, and I'm right behind that that GTR that I was chasing down. I mean, 7 seconds behind him, but he's the next car ahead of me, so I'm okay with that. That wasn't the worst it could have gone for my first time here. I'm out of coffee. I'm gonna have to go top that up. Yeah, no kidding. What did I start? 23rd? Up to 16th? Like, better than I expected. I was pretty confident I could gain positions, because when I was practicing, I was doing an okay job at, like, not going way off track. And, I didn't have any major incidents this race, did I? A couple big oversteers. A couple situations where I just had to abort a corner because there's no way I was going to make it. Mainly that chicane right here. That chicane. It's fun when you get it right, but getting it right, holy crap, it's hard. So definitely some work to do here. I need to hit this apex. Map's gone. I need to hit the turn 2 apex. I need to not take too much curb in the first chicane. I need to just perfect my line in the second chicane. Oh yeah, he hit me pretty hard. I mean, he probably wasn't expecting me to lift there, but I had no choice. It was either lift or go off. So I thought maybe he would have anticipated that a little bit with my trajectory. Like I didn't have much of a. I mean, I could have done it better for sure. I could have done it better, but well, you know what? Let's go look at the replay. Was that the last lap or second last lap? That was the last lap, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, this is the last lap here. There it is. I think I probably could have changed my angle a little bit late in the corner. Early in the corner, I didn't have much choice because I was just trying to get around him. A bit of a slide on the entrance. I missed my apex again. Oh yeah, I'm just really trying hard to not get him there. And then kind of an early apex, so yeah, sliding way out. There's my lift, and bonk. Whew. So glad I held that. That was close. That was really, really close. Got my apex there that time. I pulled away on him somewhere. He was right behind me. He was right on me. I went extra slow through the first chicane here. Go back up to regular speed. Yeah, I slowed down big time for this. I just didn't want to blow it. I pulled on them a little bit, not very much though. And then, what was his line for this chicane? Like, he fell way behind. Oh, yeah, he got a little bit of oversteer at the very tail end of this left-hander. Just whoop, back end steps out. That's what made all the difference. Yeah, I would agree, racing incident. I mean, I was going to go off no matter what if I hadn't lifted. And I could have, and I had nowhere to go. I had to go around him at that speed. And because it was mid-corner, I couldn't just brake and not pass him because I feel like if I had braked hard enough to not end up alongside him, I would have spun out too because he was going a fair bit slower than me. And then, yeah, so guaranteed to be alongside him with where, I mean, I guess I could have going into the corner, bring my hands up into frame here, going into the corner. So he's on the left. I was here, maybe I could have been here and actually hit the apex on the next right-hander rather than being here and having no choice. I shouldn't say no choice, but being forced to sort of apex early, which pushed me way wide in front of him. And then, yeah, I meant, like, this is the corner. You saw it. I don't need to gesture with my hands. No, that wasn't too bad of a race. Just out of curiosity. I don't think my safety rating would have been hurt too badly. Would my ELO rating have gone up? I don't know. Typically I don't get a increase of ELO unless I finish a fair bit higher than that, but I did gain a few positions, so if any of those people in front of me had a higher ELO rating than me, then my ELO will have gone up. I think my safety rating is approximately the same. Yeah, my safety rating went up by 0.02, so hardly any difference. Yeah, my ELO rating actually went down a little bit. So people with lower ratings than me are still beating me. So I need to gain more positions. Mind you, still, that was my very first race there, so I am A-okay with that. So yeah, we started 23rd, finished 16th, so that's 7 positions gained. I can live with that. Alright, new rocket. Ah, nice. I might have to check that out. Rocket-powered Mohawk is hilarious. Alright, I'm going to sign off, walk the dogs, and get ready for work. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys.